Hello, Collective, and welcome to the Humble Sage Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back, and thank you for joining me again. Today we're going to be doing a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Today, Collective, we're going to be doing an angel message reading, and I meditated on this reading before we started, and the feeling that I'm getting is initiation. The two cards that came up here are opening and fertility. It's most definitely a gateway, a portal that is opening to your abundance here. So let's see what message the angels have to give to us today. Let's have a look. I hope you're well, Collective, and I hope this message found you well. Let's have a look. I'm getting a lot of passion from this reading. The sun, the fire, the fertility. The fertility here is bursting through the card even. These rune cards, awesome cards, love these cards. Let's pick up the Angel Tarot and let's see. The Knight of Cups, Ariel, the revealing God, perception and revelation, discovers hidden treasures, reveals secrets of nature. Interesting, the Knight of Cups for me as well. It speaks about a new beginning personally, stepping out into the world with a fresh cup, with a fresh outlook, new things that you care to achieve. Perhaps it's a new creative endeavor, especially with the Cups energy. The Six of Cups. Sealaya. Motivation lifts up those who have fallen and humiliated. Yeah, this is definitely about initiation, a renewal that's coming. One more card, please, Spirit. Page of Swords. Refuge. Governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. Yeah, this is most... See what I'm saying about an opening here? This portal that's opening for you is not just around you, but everything starts from within. A new mindset perhaps has changed, especially with the Page of Swords. How do thoughts become things when we look at hermetics, when we look at how are we conducting ourselves in life and how are we following the laws of the universe in order to manifest what we seek in this world, within this realm of Asaya. At the bottom of the deck, we've got strength. Hakamaya, loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress, brings victory. Yeah. Most definitely, you're leaving what doesn't serve you behind you, Collective. This new beginning is coming at full throttle rate. I mean, to have those cards out, that all of them speak about your self-reliance, your resilience, strength there at the bottom of the deck. Let's keep going. Spirit, can I please have a message for the Collective and what you would like them to know about this new beginning and how they're going to move forward to develop, or any messages that you think they need to know? Thank you, Spirit Divine, for being here with us today. Archangel Michael, if you can protect this space and show us grace while we please allow us to connect with you. Please allow us to connect with our higher selves so that we may better ourselves and grow and develop. Please give the Collective a message that they seek. The Nine of Swords. Excuse me. It's strange I said the swords, but it's the Nine of Wands. Indeed, I said the Nine of Swords, so it's meant to be. Ten of Swords. So I did it again. The Tenor of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It seems like you've gone from the Nine of Swords, which can be depression, breakdown, anxiety, sleepless nights, but it can also be a spiritual awakening. Here, with the Nine of Wands, it's like you evolved from one to the other. This can be a wounded warrior, and for me as a reader, this card is potential because each one of these wands are experiences that you went through. So you've managed to turn pain into power. Yeah. And the Ten of Wands, I almost said it again. It's for that to evolve as well. The evolution that's come from this is phenomenal. Let's keep going. Okay. Don't hold back, Spirit. Yeah, the overcoming of this pain and heartbreak that was thrown at you in the past. But instead of it being that you're in a state of detriment, now you're manifesting a new beginning. That's the point in this opening. You see how the magician's got the wand here and the wand here? It's that this pain has become power because now you have control of the sword. You have control of your thoughts, control of self. You understand who you are, or at the very least, understanding. An initiation as a neophyte is really to the beginning of any situation, and It requires strength in order to step through that portal, to persevere and understand who it is you are. We can have motivation to the end of days, but with motivation, what was really necessary is discipline, right? Because you need the discipline to motivate yourself. So it always comes down to discipline. And there's the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Underneath the Six of Cups, it's like you motivated yourself to leave behind some sort of self-imposed mental prison, or perhaps you felt imprisoned by a situation, and now you say, no, I'm not going to be humiliated anymore. Because that also speaks about self, right? It's not just about people humiliating you, because as above, so below, as within, so without. What you allow manifests. What you utter grows. So indeed, if in the past your fertility was being stemmed, as it were, because of your own thoughts, well, now you've freed yourself. That's beautiful, collective. Turning pain into power is no easy feat. To be able to alchemize that energy is what brings you abundance in life. And here next, the Hangman underneath the Page of Swords, it's almost like you found refuge in yourself, within your own understanding of what it is you seek to achieve. And that's huge, collective. And I'm going to say that's absolutely beautiful. I completely understand. Because once you feel like, you know what, why am I holding myself back? Nobody else is going to build my dreams for me, so let's get on with it. You know, there's the Wheel of Fortune. The Jupiterian energy has got your back here, collective. You are most certainly developing and moving forward into a future that you want, into a future where you can understand self. That's strange how I say that, understand self. Because after all, where we're developing now, to be an initiatory, to be within the initiatory phase is to learn to understand self. It is to understand who you are. Just heard the horn outside, that's confirmation. This is about your personal development. This doesn't really have anything to do with anybody else. This is about how you are becoming powerful. Jupiterian energy, no matter where you put it, will always expand, and there's the healing energy. Look at that, collective. Wow, look at that. This doesn't feel like stagnancy. For me, the Hangman, the powerful, I love working with Pisces energy. The Piscean energy here is so powerful, you know, especially to the Hangman underneath the Page of Swords. That level of introspection is incredibly strong. And that's the Jupiterian energy because you can see through the fog. So the clouds here, you see through the fog. You see the purity of what it is you seek to create. Interesting, the rune cards that I'm using today, we can see the runes in the center here. These aspects of perhaps paganism or older religions and older spiritual practices. And so it could be that you're stepping back into a realm where you're finding your ancestral roots, perhaps. Or maybe it's something where, indeed, with the healing card, that you're healing those generational curses. You're understanding where they came from and having a level of compassion for the people around you. Especially here with temperance, to have that balance. I love temperance. Sagittarius, which is very apt. And the lovers underneath it, yeah. It's like the collective is going from hating and allowing detriment to saying, well, no, I deserve more than that. However, I can also have compassion with other people in their situation, compassion with what they've been through. With the Ace of Wands, indeed, it's almost like saying, well, now you have the opportunity to move forward. Just saw the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's the truth. Oh, there it is. You have the power. There's a Page of Swords and the Empress. Perhaps I'm speaking to somebody who is an Empress, a divine being, a starseed even. But it doesn't have to be tarot. We don't speak about gender. It's more to do with energies, masculine and feminine energies, which are within all of us. It could be that there's a divine masculine here who's becoming more receptive and birthing new ideas. It could be a female that's doing the same thing. I mean, you know, it's how it manifests for you. The understanding of what is it I want to achieve? Who am I? What am I going to achieve here? Someone's most definitely receiving downloads, or there's some communication coming in super duper fast. Look at that. A message from the universe or from a person here. The Chariot moving at a phenomenal rate. This is Mercury driving, although this is Cancerian energy with the Chariot. It's Mercury driving the car, driving the Chariot collective towards your absolute abundance and happiness, your emotional fulfillment entirely. Wow, collective. This is what you're manifesting as well. Here, as we can see underneath the Magician. Wowzers. This is twin flame energy. So it could be that a soulmate or a twin flame is coming towards you, collective. Wow. It could be, this is also a rite of passage for me as a reader. Right? So it could be a rite of passage into a new beginning. You're stepping into a new portal of understanding self. And that is what will birth your whole new beginning. The predictions for next year, collective for 2024, are incredibly abundant across the board. So if you can start off from now, finishing off the year with an understanding of who you are and what it is you want in life, well, when you start to next year, well, you carry on, plain sailing, full steam ahead. King of Swords. There's a level of protection here, that there was logic or something that came into it. It could also be a person, I guess. The page of the King of Swords can speak about someone who could be maybe a business owner or somebody who has a career, maybe a lawyer or um, somebody who runs on data, figures out everything. It could be, this can also be God, the universe, spirit divine, angels, ancestors for me, that maybe have freed you, or that you're looking at things from a different perspective. You're having a level of logic in the situation and saying, well, I can't control everything. I can't control other people, but I can control myself. The court cards, the higher court cards, the kings and queens, they are all aspects of yourself that you can control, that you've learned to master yourself. And we just had the Empress. The Empress is all four queens in one. You know, there's certainly some level of evolution here, perhaps flowing with the moon cycles, the full moon that's coming up collective very soon on the 27th, I believe. I mean, this is a timeless reading, so perhaps for you, maybe you'll find this a year later, but you know, for the people that pick up on it now, you know, there's a full moon coming up shortly. That energy is strong. Full moon in Gemini. You know, it's about the reconstruction of your emotional state. In a sense, a Gemini is air energy, but it can link to how you conduct yourself in yourself and society, which directly links to your emotional state. If you don't have control over your thoughts, how can you manifest? How are you going to have focus? You know, the universe is leading you to a new beginning, leading yourself. You know, it's powerful here, collective. We've got self-actualization under the hangman. And what came in after that was a page of wands. For me, this is ambition, opportunity. Underneath the wheel of fortune, someone here is stepping out into a whole new beginning and they're aligned with the universe. They are so incredibly aligned with the universe. Even if you don't see it now, collective, trust me, it's there. Yeah, the universe is protecting you. And you're protecting your own energies from things that no longer serve you. It can be that this is your soul tribe and you're like, yes, here we are together. It could be that you're being protected, that you're standing your ground against people, or maybe these people want to knock you off your square for reasons beyond the collective. Like, why would people want to behave like that? They see you doing well for yourself and they want to bring it down. What? How incredibly sad is that? But nonetheless, you know, people behave the way they behave. So there's no way to judge. We can just say, okay, fine, you know, people behave the way they behave. So you take the higher ground and you do what you need to do. Don't worry about it. Let them deal with what they need to deal with, and you deal with what you need to deal with. You're a powerful being, collective. You're not just a human. You are here as a soul on a journey within a human body. Being a human is not your identity. It's a fallacy. This is all an illusion. You are a being of light. You are so incredibly powerful. You're so powerful. And look at this. The Magician, the Chariot, the King of Swords, the Star have all come out in one already. With the Wounded Warrior to begin. Mate, someone is seriously leveling up here. Victory. Victoire. Leo energy. Being the leader of your own new beginning. Right? Saying, well, this is what I want. And I'm going for it. And all the wands here in this row, powerful wands energy. The 9 of wands, the 8 of wands, and the 6 of wands. This wounded warrior here is receiving downloads from the universe, or at least synchronizing with the universe in order to create this victory. Wow. Which leads into the 3 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Page of Cups. This 3 of Pentacles here underneath the Chariot for me as a reader speaks about how you are perhaps teaming up with people, perhaps a collaboration, because this is communication, Mercury within that card. It can also be with how you're communicating with the universe and how you're co-creating with the universe. But I would give us some advice here and say, if you are building, don't tell everybody about it. Just get on with what you need to. And at the bottom of the deck there was the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. This can speak about how you're being observed maybe by other people. Don't worry about that. It can also be though how people are looking at your work and they're admiring your work in a sense. That they are saying, well, do you know what? Yeah, And that can give you a little boost. We don't need other people's validation to go through life, but if you can go through life and team up with people who understand who you are, who have a similar outlook, similar beliefs, and indeed share similar beliefs, values, and attitudes, well, that's half the battle. That's half the battle. You can encourage each other, and when you do that, that level of positive energy is what can help you to heal the rest of the collective. That you're not just going through life happy clappy and let's all sing kumbaya. Of course not. That's not reality. That's not life. But what is life is that when you go through life and say, do you know, my past and my pain and my trauma doesn't define me, and I'm teaming up here with people, or at least speaking to people who have a similar outlook, I know that I'm not alone, and that can be so incredibly empowering. When you have the Emperor here, wow, this can be standing your ground, and certainly it can be structure within this realm, like the Hierophant is structure, like spiritual law. The Emperor can be law within this realm of Asaya. It can be carnal law, right? With a Page of Cups next to it, underneath the Page of Cups underneath the King of Swords. It's interesting. That's a very powerful dynamic because typically those are two very, very, very different energies. Perhaps combining your creativity with what you've learned in the past. Maybe you're becoming a business owner, perhaps you're becoming a content creator. Because in that sense, then, you'd need some even applied business knowledge. You run on data because you need the statistics from YouTube or whatever. You need to understand what's trending, what's not, if that's your outlook. And with the Page of Cups, you have the opportunity, because it's also a stage card you can see here, right? It's also that you are saying, well, this is what I seek to achieve. How am I going to do that? Looking at the fish, saying, think of the fish as being your imagination. The koi fish in Japan can speak of good luck, abundance, indeed. Looking at how am I going to achieve my abundance? Who am I going to achieve it with? There's nobody else in that card. There's not even a ship in the background like there is in some of the other cards. So what does that say? Well, maybe sometimes you have to understand that you don't need other people's validation. What you need to do is get on with your own, and along the journey, you'll find people that resonate with you because you're on that pathway. I believe it was a YouTuber called Aaron Doughty, if anyone's ever heard of him. Collective, let me know in the comment section. He did a video a long, long time ago about how you may be a lone wolf for a very long period of time, but once you step out of your comfort zone and you go on your path, then you start to find your soul tribe. The soul tribe doesn't just come to you. The soul tribe doesn't just turn up one day and say, ta-da. No, you have to step outside of your box and you have to do that inner healing. And as you go on that journey, you'll find some people who you think are your soul tribe, and perhaps for a period of time they are. But then perhaps they outgrow you outgrow them, and you keep on going. That's the nature of life. The one constant in life is always change. It's always change. You keep on going. If you're looking for that soul tribe, it's coming. It's coming. This could also be that someone's manifesting their emperor. If I'm speaking to an Empress energy here, this looks like, indeed, wow, what? Here we've got the Magician, the Ten of Cups, and the Emperor. It's like someone's manifesting their Emperor into their life, or manifesting structure within their life, happiness. And it's being grounded. The Ten speak of this realm of Asaya, the Malhut realm, the carnal realm. So someone is most definitely manifesting their joy and happiness now, around them. After the Page of Cups collected, we had the Ace of Pentacles and Temperance. And then the Knight of Cups and the Two of Wands. This is most definitely the universe is giving a new beginning because you understand how to balance self. The opportunities that you've created for yourself, you understand that you're the master manifester. You are the manifester. You are the manifestation. That's the point. When we look at life, we are both the projector and the projection. You are both manifesting and you are the manifestation. You are the change that you seek to see in the world. And that is the change here, like I said earlier, about the Knight of Cups, stepping forward into a new beginning. It came out up here, right? Then moving forward with the two, it's like you're creating, you're making a choice. You've got the world in your hands, the world that you want, and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Someone's charging towards their Empress, perhaps, but it can also be that you are communicating effectively with self, that you are building this abundance, and so you are then manifesting that abundance outside of you. Wow. Collective? What's going on here then? Let's keep going, collective. Yeah, it's the end of this painful cycle. And wow, hang on, collective. Hang on, collective. 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups, and we'll leave it and Judgment at the end. What? The Empress, the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and Judgment? The universe is bringing about this whole new beginning, and it looks like a new beginning of love, even if that's self-love, some compassion for self. And it's coming at a phenomenal rate because of Judgment. Someone's answering their calling or understanding where their place is in the universe, that the universe has got your back, that the 10 of Wands here does not speak about oppression. It speaks about the spiritual power that you built for yourself. The universe is delivering that here in double quick time with the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. You're being gifted this for the hard work that you've done, what you've had to overcome. People that attacked you, karmics, lovers, third parties, anybody who wanted to get their or into your business, collective, you've overcome that. And Spirit be like, ta-da! Here is a new beginning for you. For some of you, it might be, here's your emperor, here's your empress. For some of you, it could be a soulmate. For some of you, it could be a whole new beginning, a whole new project, some creative endeavor. Could be that you finally ground yourself within this realm properly and have focus to step forward to achieve what it is that you want to. Let's close out this reading then, collective, and let us pick one of these Angels of Atlantis cards. We've got Transmutation, Archangel Michael. We've got Zadkiel, Gratitude. And one more, please, Spirit, because Spirit seems to think that we need the whole deck, and that's not happening. And then Jophiel, Forgiveness. And then Archangel Michael again. I am presence. This to me is most definitely because you still thank the universe and have compassion for self, but transmuting that energy into something that is pure, having compassion for others and let them do what they want to do. Being present is collective. Believe me when I say being present is what will manifest what you want within this realm. What a beautiful reading, collective. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope again that this reading found you well and that you found some benefit from it. Understand that you're a powerful manifester and what you seek to achieve, you can do it. And I wish you the best and good luck. Thank you, collective. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, collective, I've put the details down below in the description box. And if you would like to join the conversation, there's a page on Instagram and on Facebook, and they're also in the description box. Take care, collective.